I'd say my specialisms are, I understand machinery manufacturing, so I'm able to apply that knowledge. I understand construction and what's known as construction design and management regulations, through qualifications and through running projects for large organisations. I would say probably my key piece of industrial knowledge is distribution and retail. I would suggest that I probably know as much about that as anyone, having worked for 15 years with large retailers, working within their supply chains, all the way from auditing suppliers through transport operations, distribution centres, automation, through to delivery and stocking within stores. It's not all about knowing the law. It's not all about knowing how enforcement works. It's also about building relationships and understanding how organisations work. So prior to working in health and safety, I worked for large corporations working in training and coaching as well, so performance coaching. So I kind of have an approach where I try and identify what clients aren't identifying themselves and help them come to the conclusions that I'd like them to come to through sort of questioning and developing those relationships. And I think you need to listen to the clients as well, so they do know their business well, and you want to use that knowledge that they have to help them develop on the health and safety side. I know more than what the health and safety executive or environmental health officers would enforce on. I know about the other enforcement authorities, for example the DVSA. So the DVSA have different powers to the HSE, and they will look for different things, but it's still part of that legislative framework that distribution work within. So I do bring some specialisms there. I really understand warehouses, not just from my experience of being a health and safety manager for distribution and large distribution centres, but I have actually also worked in them order picking, so I understand it from various points of view. The other side of distribution is your fleet of trucks, your haulage, your small vans, your 40-foot trailers and articulated vehicles. And that's quite a specialism because not everyone knows about that. There are certain things that you need to keep your operator's license, and there's certain things you need to know on the road that you need quite a bit of knowledge of. For example, how you keep loads secure, how you secure a diminishing load if you're delivering to various customers or stores. I have a number of clients who I work for on a retained basis, so year on year, so we build a really good relationship, and it helps us to get them to develop their health and safety systems and their procedures within their own business culture, but improving year on year at a steady pace. I also do some ad hoc work and some day rate work as well.